All right, good morning again. It's still day 17, and I'm still boomerang. I just got to the top of Mangus Mountain. Wasn't much of a vista. There was a lot of trees and everything, so I decided to take a second and record here a few things, give some information out. Last year, truth be told, when I got off the trail, yes, it was getting cold. I was in single digits, and yes, there was another big snowstorm coming. But I got off trail also because my body was pretty much wrecked. When I got off last year, my right knee was bone on bone. I had maybe 30% feeling in both of my feet. I had tendonitis in both feet. My right hip was in kind of bad shape. And my left shoulder, I have a torn rotator cuff from back when I was flying hang gliders about 20 years ago. So that was giving me a lot of problems. So I got off trail, and I was really frustrated because there was no way I was going to give up this dream of doing the Triple Crown. And I knew I could do it. I knew it in my mind. I knew that I could accomplish this and that I could heal my body. And that's where it starts with the healing. You have to know it beyond a shadow of a doubt that you can heal your body and that you can do whatever it is that you want to do regardless of what your age is. So, mindset was right. Then the next thing was to try to find some medical treatments that would help with my mindset. So then fortunately I ran into Dr. Trish Sanders. Check her out on YouTube. Check her out on Instagram. Dr. Trish Sanders introduced me to two things. The first thing was Young Living, which is a company that produces ancient oils, essential oils, and the recipes that they use go back over 2,000 years, as well as the extraction process, which is all important so it doesn't destroy the medicinal qualities of these oils. Remember, back before pharmaceutical companies, oils were where we got all of our medicine, herbs, plants, and that sort of thing. And then the pharmaceuticals decided they could extract it, make it happen quicker because we always want instant relief. Who cares about all the side effects that it gave us? And it cornered the market for them. Nobody else could produce that, and they did everything they could to get us away from herbs and oils and everything else that they knew were the healing elements, but they didn't want us using because they wanted our patronage for their company. So the ancient oils really helped. Rub those on my feet every day, or had somebody rub those on my feet every day, and that got my feeling back. I only have a small part of my big toe that is still a little bit numb. The second thing that she introduced me to, which was awesome, was stem cells. And she had a few people who had had some stem cells treatment done by a Dr. Zambudio. Shout out to you, Dr. Zambudio. I couldn't be on the trail right now without the things that you did. Dr. Zambudio, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is in Los Algodones, Mexico. And he's had a practice there for over 18 years. He studied in Germany, which was the stem cell research leader back then. And what he does is blood platelet stem cells. So he takes the stem cells from your own blood. It's not using somebody else's stem cells. Don't do the embryos. Don't do whatever else. Don't use harvested stem cells from any other source. He said that they're finding now that that's causing cancer and tumors. So the only safe way as of now with today's technology is to use your blood platelets or harvesting stem cells from your own blood. He then puts in a mixture that stimulates those stem cells into the plasma after they centrifuge your blood. And then he injects that wherever you have pain. I did 110 injections between both feet, both knees, both hips, and my left shoulder, and the cost was just $800. In the States here, there's one person that I know of in Utah that does spinal cord fluid for the stem cells, which is painful and dangerous. 3 shots, $25,000. I don't think it works as well as the blood platelet. So check out Dr. Zambudio. The results were so good the first time, I went down and got a second set of shots, and just need a little bit more in my knees and so on. My right knee was bone on bone when I got off the trail last year. I'm out here now. I've got already almost 400 miles in, not having any problems with my knee, not having any problems with my hips. Left shoulder still a little bit bad, but that's a torn rotator cuff. That takes a while to heal. It's 50% better than it was. So it's about half the pain. So anyway, thank you so much, Dr. Trish Sanders. Everybody can find her through social media and online. And thank you so much, Dr. Zambudio. Both of you are healers, and the reason that I'm still on the trail here this year. Thank you so much. So just remember, it's never too old. To all my former classmates and other colleagues that are my age and so on, you just got to keep moving. First, it starts with a mindset. You got to know that you can do it, that you can do anything. And your consciousness knows this. It's your mind that gets in the way sometimes. So you got to get your mind programmed right. Your consciousness knows you can do anything, that you're an ethereal being that can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. You create your own reality. So the second thing then is just finding the medical support that enables that, helps that to happen. And so that's why I wanted to share that with you. So again, in closing, please choose love over fear. And I have to get up and turn this off. Oh, the knees, no. I've only got 26 more miles to do. I've just climbed up to 9,600 feet, so that's pretty darn good. Doesn't mean I have to jump up like a 20-year-old. So, we'll see you all later. Choose love over fear, please.